wenches, friend.
Hail, friend. It's good to see another merry soul enjoying this fine day. Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a bottle of honey brew mead with me.
About which one should go first.
Honey brew mead.
You've never had a taste of sweet honey brew? Why, it's only the finest mead outside of Sovngarde. Its sweetness is like a fair maiden's kiss on a starry night. And it's got enough kick to put a frost troll on his hind quarters. But enough talk. Come, won't you share a drink with me and my companions?
I would love to share a drink with you, friend.
Ah, nothing like fine spirits to help raise your... well, your spirits. Cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
I swear, is there no end to these uncouth savages, just throwing their trash wherever they please?
I know you aren't talking about me, Mr. Gendro.
Huh? Is it much further? Sanctuary? what you're doing!
Right now. I don't know who you think I am, and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
What do you need?
Something.
What have I done?
infest you!
Hello there, friend. You come to enjoy the sights and sounds of this beautiful sanctuary, as I have? Truly remarkable, isn't it?
It is.
Is that magic? Careful, please.
Of course.
I
Easy there. What is this? What have you done? But I had to do it. For the glory of the divines.
Some lights back over here later so y'all can put those on the tree.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Need something?
It's a fine day with you around.
They're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift.
Do you have the Elder Gleam sap?
I have it.
Wonderful. I'll use it to repair the tree. Thank you so much for all your help.
Yes.
My body
You're welcome.
burns.
Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
By Izmir, you've helped save the Gildegreen. Words can't express what that means to this city.
Hmm?
I did what I had to do.
I've been running interference for you around here. I don't think anyone's caught on to our little campaign. Yet.
Good. I got the fragment right here.
Another piece of glory. Good work, Shield Brother.
Anything else?
And there is more work to be done. But I fear that Kodlak's gotten wind of our recent efforts. He's asked to see you. My advice, always be honest with the old man. But don't tell him anything he doesn't need to know.
Good advice. I'll go see him.
I hear you've been busy of late.
I work for the honor of the companions.
Lad, I know what you've been up to. Mind you, it's no business of mine what each companion does in the name of honor. But this sneaking around, it does not befit warriors of your standing. Ayala knows better, and so should you. In any case, I have a task for you. Have you heard the story of how we came to be werewolves?
Skior said it was a blessing from Ersin.
Aye, that sounds like it. As in all matters of faith, though, the reality is more complicated than one believer would tell you.
So what is the truth, then?
The companions are nearly 5,000 years old. This matter of beast blood has only troubled us for a few hundred. One of my predecessors was a good but short-sighted man. He made a bargain with the witches of Glenmoral Coven. If the companions would hunt in the name of their lord Hircine, we would be granted great power.
And they became werewolves.
They did not believe the change would be permanent. The witches offered payment, like anyone else. But we had been deceived.
But aren't you more powerful now?
The witches didn't lie, of course. But it's more than our bodies. The disease, you see, affects not just our bodies. It seeps into the spirit. Upon death, werewolves are claimed by Hircine for his hunting grounds. For some, this is a paradise. They want nothing more than to chase prey with their master for eternity. And that is their choice. But I am still a true Nord, and I wish for Sovngarde as my spirit home.
Is there a way to cure yourself?
That's what I've spent my twilight years trying to find out. And now I've found the answer. The witches' magic ensnared us, and only their magic can release us. They won't give it willingly. But we can extract their foul powers by force. I want you to seek them out. Go to their coven in the wilderness. Strike them down as a true warrior of the wild. And bring me their heads, the seat of their abilities. From there, we may begin to undo centuries of impurity.
It shall be done.
Good. Now move quickly, and don't leave any of them alive. Talos guide you, lad.
amazing. Thank you, Kenneth.
Cause trouble in Whiterun, and I'll haul you into the Dragon's Reach dungeon myself.
Lydia,
Honored to see you again, my Thane.
follow me. I need your help.
Lead the way.
That's a decent enchantment, but keep studying. You've only scratched the surface.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Thank you, Farengar.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
I expect I will.
You know, if you got the aptitude, come to dragons, spells and incantations for those with the talent to guess them. Remember, your mind is the best weapon you have.
couldn't possibly be the Dragonborn of legend, would you?
For we are one. Ere you ascended, and the age began.
You shouldn't leave weapons laying around. Someone could get hurt. If I see you doing it again, that someone will be you. Have I made myself clear?
Sorry.
See that it doesn't happen again.
Need something?
Need a ride?
Yes.
Where do you want to go?
It needs to be solitude today.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ready to go yet?
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rickon.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to work out.
Congratulations. What's up, Cesaro? Thank you for joining me.
turn Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Public executions.
Get on with it! Veteran?
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that
Traitor!
betrayed his high king. Bet
You
she know
betrayed
now.
us!
You're all hard.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torring. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak! There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
And now you'll get a taste of Imperial justice.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
May you be greeted as a traitor.
We should have drawn it out some more. He deserved a slower death.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
You know nothing.
We should have drawn it out some more.
Not right now.
He deserved a slower death.
Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
I still can't believe he knew what he was doing when he opened that gate.
That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
Some bastard you were!
The gods gave you two hands, and you used them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
Thank you. The time has come.
My cousins... What do you need?
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Yes, sir.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
I believe, General, we've already met.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I was set free. I could have gone anywhere. I came here to fight for the Empire.
I suppose that's true. Fine. Why don't you have a chat with Legate Ricka? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Indeed it was.
Sir.
You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I can handle anything you throw at me.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
Where is it?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds. Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly intact. We're going to install a garrison there, but first, you're going to clean out the bandits that have moved in.
Consider that fort yours.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
It was close. That's why they were like... So really, I don't know why he attacked. He was so really through it. He was like, I was trying to move on that other guy's part. Yeah. He shouldn't have. They were both probably so nervous though. Yeah. He should have either when he saw him dash up there, he should have just backed off. Yeah. Or immediately like rushed him. Instead of attacking. He didn't. I guess he thought that he was going to be on the ground.
Ulfric will want to take Whiterun from us, but we will hold fast. We can't give the rebellion free rein through the center of Skyrim.
Something to report?
By holding on to Falkreath, we control access to the Reach, Whiterun, and the Rift. Ulfric will try for it soon. We'll be there to stop him. I believe the legate gave you an order. I expect you to follow it. Dismissed.
It will be done.
What do you need?
Proud Spire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. Talk to the steward in the keep. Got to keep my eye open. Damn dragons could swoop down at any time.
Please, take pity on an old madman.
What do you need?
My master has abandoned me, abandoned his people, and nothing I say can change his mind. Now he refuses to even see me. He says I interrupt his vacation. It's been so many years.
There might be two.
Won't you please help? Last I saw him, he was visiting a friend in the Blue Palace. But no one as mundane as a Jarl. No, no. Such people are below him. No, he went into the forbidden wing of the palace to speak with an old friend. Said it had been ages since they had last had tea. Oh, and you'll need the hip bow. It's very important.
No entering Pelagius's wing without that. Uh-huh.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore, but he wouldn't tell me why not.
It's good.
I'm right behind you.
Fear for the boy.
I'll follow.
I'm a swordman. So.
Off the coast a ways to the east, you'll find the rest of the brine hammer. What is it? Dragons?
Huh?
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Oh, I'd get in trouble for that. It's not allowed. Besides, it's scary in there. Don't mess anything up while you're here. Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisk me away into a life of adventure and romance?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragonbridge.
What's this about Skull Cave?
I've done my part. Dragonbridge will have extra guards. Falk Firebeard will find a way to take care of the cave. I'd better get going.
I am the Jarl's steward. If you have court business to tend to, you talk to me.
What will happen to Elisif if the Empire wins the war? Perhaps I should say when we win.
That remains to be seen. By rights, she has a legitimate claim as High Queen of Skyrim. But we must have the support of the other Jarls for that claim to have any meaning. Should they accept her rule, we will have peace.
Even a fine weapon is only as good as its wielder, sir. But they should fetch a high price from the Imperial army.
Right you are, Elf.
I don't know. I do not. Or why she continues to buy more. If they're empty, they should just be thrown away. Oh.
I just had some of that today.
And then that's probably was full before you did that.
It was.
Of course he does. What sort of a question is that? Maybe you've been listening to Erikur. There's been loose talk among some of the Thanes, and I suspect he's the cause of it. You'll pay those rumors no heed if you wish to retain your welcome in this city. She may be young, but Elisif is the Jarl by right. And here in Skyrim, if nothing else, we respect the traditions of our fathers' fathers. You do well to remember that.
Understood. I meant no disrespect. I hear you're looking for some help with Wolf Skull Cave.
You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolf Skull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work.
Why is it called Wolf Skull Cave?
The cave has a bad history. Long ago, Potema the Wolf Queen used it for necromantic rituals. That's where it got the name. That was over 500 years ago. Nothing much down there now, but everyone's always convinced the cave is haunted.
Well, I'll be sure to look into it then. Also, I need to get into the Pelagius wing.
Absolutely not. That wing has been sealed for hundreds of years, and for good reason. They say the ghost of Pelagius the Mad still haunts it. Ghost or not, there are reminders of his dark rule that are best left buried away. Feel free to return to me with questions. The palace is open forum.
If I needed something from you, you would know it.
Were you there when High King Torg died?
I was, to my shame. The whole court was in attendance. I've seen much in my time, but that was a gruesome day.
How did it happen?
Ulfric showed up at the Gates of Solitude requesting an audience. We thought he was here to ask Torg to declare independence. By the time we realized Ulfric was here to challenge Torg, it was already too late.
Why?
By Nord custom, once the challenge was issued in court, Torg had no choice but to accept. Had he not, Ulfric would have had cause to call a new moot and a new vote for High King. Torg had some martial training, of course, but it mattered little that day. When Ulfric's lips parted, when he unleashed the power of the Thu'um, that shout, that ancient and terrible tongue, ripped Torg asunder.
How long have you been the court wizard?
I was a member of the court during the reign of Torg's father. It was Torg who appointed me to the position.
You look very young.
I like to think I've aged well. I'm certainly wiser than I once was, and I know when one should speak, and when one should hold their tongue.
Is there a problem?
Nothing. I'm busy, and I don't like being bothered unless I'm expecting something from you. Oh, don't give me that look. Fine, I suppose I can find some menial task to set your mind on. We have something of a vampire problem. Bodies have been found with blood drained. I know of a den nearby you can wipe out as a precaution.
I'll see what I can do.
I don't expect you to be capable of even that.
Then prepare to be amazed.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
Do you have business with the court?
Please address all questions to the steward, Folk Firebeard.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
The Jarl is not to be disturbed with common affairs of court. You direct... Turns to me.
Let's go.
destroying you!
I bet we have rabbit again. I'm getting sick of rabbit.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
I'll kill you! I swear it! I submit! Sign of it.
Brave to the end.
Look at my temple lying in ruins. So much for the constancy of mortals, their crafts and their hearts. If they love me not, how can my love reach them? Restore to me my beacon, that I might guide you toward your destiny.
What's this?
It is time for my splendor to return to Skyrim. But the token of my truth lies buried in the ruins of my once great temple, now tainted by a profane darkness skittering within. The necromancer Malkaran defiles my shrine with vile corruptions, trapping lost souls left in the wake of this war to do his bidding. Worse still, he uses the power stored within my own token to fuel his foul deeds. I have brought you here, mortal, to be my champion. You will enter my temple, retrieve my artifact, and destroy the Defiler.
Doesn't really sound like I have a choice in the matter.
But a single candle can banish the darkness of the entire void. If not you, then someone else. My beacon is sure to attract a worthy soul. But if you are wise, you will heed my bidding. Go now. The artifact must be reclaimed, and Malkaran destroyed. Malkaran has forced the doors shut, but this is my temple, and it responds to my decree. I will send down a ray of light. Guide this light through my temple, and its doors will open.
Never seen anything quite like that.
See ya.
Bye-bye. Where's Brett? Bye, Brett.
It is done. The Defiler is defeated. Take Dawnbreaker from its pedestal.
Boost!
Malkoran is vanquished. Skyrim's dead shall remain at rest. This is as it should be. This is because of you. A new day is dawning, and you shall be its herald. Take the mighty Dawnbreaker, and with it purge corruption from the dark corners of the world. Wield it in my name, that my influence may grow.
I'll wield this mighty blade in your name.
May the light of certitude guide your efforts.
I've got your back. How can I serve you, my Thane? You lead, I'll follow.